Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, post-nasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
Can I help you? Yes, I have Amazon Prime and I'd like my free sub, please. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You take your Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account, then you get one free subscription to your favorite Twitch channel, like a grown man record night. I like it at Mikey Bananas. He a funny guy and a good looking too. Jay, not so much. Oh, I understand. How about some free soup then? Link Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and subscribe to Grown Men Record Night for free. You gain access to sub badges and exclusive chat emotes. Subject to credit approval, void where prohibited by law. See Twitch Podcaster for complete details.
Chuck Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4, Chuck Charlie. We're chucking our own Charlie. Chuck Charles. Charles and Charlie. Chuck Charlie. Chuck Charlie. Hey everybody, get off your phone, Jay.
No, I'm getting us a hockey game. Are we live?
Yes.
Oh, we got to turn that down.
Yeah, we're live. What's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging out with us here on Grown Men Record Night. Had a lot of good times. Tonight.
Good times. Where'd that go?
Jay's straight out of the fucking 1930s. Holy Lord.
He's a jolly good fella. That's all I gotta say. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to
Sneed's Feed and Seed, formerly Chuck's. Sure.
Oh, I forgot. I got to be cool and turn my hat backwards. Yeah,
that's a good. Well, you're an umpire. Umpires are supposed to do that.
I look like a country music singer now.
You look like a fucking moron.
Are we live? Can we cut this part out? The replay?
Sure.
The West Coast replay after this?
I'll take care of it. Yeah. It's not a big deal. I'll take care of it. What's up, Thump Finger?
Thumping that finger.
We had some big time business over on the Twitch side of things earlier tonight. Played a lot of music.
We got a visitor in the house.
We got Steve Fever in the house tonight. Got Steve Fever in the house. Be coming on here in just a little bit.
Taking his throne.
Sure. Steve played a lot of records, and so we'll get into that. Steve's got a bunch of records for Dig of the Week, which is awesome because I hadn't bought shit yet again.
I almost bought a record today.
Is that right? I thought you're selling all your records. Are you still selling all your records?
No.
For everybody that's watching?
I kind of pulled them off.
You pulled them off of Discogs for sale? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having second thoughts.
See, of course you are. Why would
umpiring pays a lot of money, so I'm not really broke like I was.
Why would you sell your records? Sell other shit.
I don't listen to them. I don't listen to them.
I mean, get rid of baloney stuff.
there's stuff on my kid to have, but there's stuff I don't need too.
Or like, there's guys like, I mean, like Mr. Bizarro. He did, like, he got rid of everything that was kind of like ancillary whatsoever, because he said, like, I know I can just do this and pull a record, and it's something I want to hear right now. It's like, it's everything. Just like Bob, say, I can't do.
I'll tell you if
because I may want to pull out a fucking Sergio Mendes record at any point, or a fucking Slayer record.
What I'm going to do though, if I do put them back out, I'm not going to list dollar records that just sit there for years. I'll anything like below anything below worth shipping basically, and then like maybe throw in if somebody buys a $30 record, like stick a couple of dollar records in the.
Scotty said he's just selling VCLT.
Hey man, it's America, right? Am I right? Huh?
I'm not sure.
But yeah, no, I was gonna like if somebody buys a 30.
Rest in peace, Alf.
Come on, man.
Little Paul Fusco. Are we throwing Paul Fusco some darts tonight?
Max Wright.
Holy shit. But Max Wright wasn't Alf.
No, he was in Alf though.
Benji Gregory, he was Alf.
He wasn't Alf.
He was the show.
Oh no, he wasn't.
Are we going to split hairs over Benji Gregory?
I'd say the Tanners played a bigger role than he did in that show.
The Tanners?
Yeah, the next door neighbors.
That's the Achmonics. The family's the Tanners. Come on.
Yeah.
Lucky
Tanner, I should have known.
When me and Cameraman used to play roller hockey,
yeah,
our code to like pass it to me was Achmonic. That's like a through ball. Pass it forward.
Was that the time you were telling me y'all had your Scoutmaster game and officiated?
Nah, fuck Scouts.
Literally.
Nah, fuck Scouts. I've told
That's what he said. That's what he said, right?
I went to one Cub Scout meeting and I was super excited. I wanted to be a Scout my whole young life. I get in there and I'm like, yeah, when are we going camping? When are we going camping? And the guy was like, okay, everybody gather around. I'm like, all right, well, when are we going camping? And then he was like, we're going to make a boat out of styrofoam. And I was like, can I borrow a dime? And he gave me a dime, and I went over to the payphone. I called my mom. I was like 7 years old. I called my mom. I was like, yo, come get me.
Wow.
Man,
I don't remember.
I'm out. I ain't building a boat out of styrofoam. I'm trying to go live in the woods, motherfucker.
I don't remember ever using a dime to call somebody.
No?
No. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that shit's fucking wild. I don't want to do that shit.
My dad was.
I knew the Pinewood Derby.
Yeah.
I knew about all that. I knew, I was excited about maybe running a car in a Pinewood Derby.
Yeah.
But the first thing we're doing in Scouts is building a boat out of styrofoam. It's like, no, dude.
It's a cool little organization, though, I think.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just didn't vibe with me.
I don't like. Bin Laden ruined it, though.
Also, like, people have asked me before, like, oh, did you go to summer camp when you was a kid? I was like, no, I got
summer camp one year and I hated it.
I got threatened with summer camp, where my parents was like, you better straighten up, or we'll send you to summer camp. And I'm like, oh yeah.
It was like, one of the worst.
Finn was like,
it's my childhood.
Finn was like, it was the greatest thing ever. We shot bows and arrows and we rode horses and camped out and ate marshmallows and sung songs. And she didn't know anybody, and just like, it didn't matter or whatever. Yeah. That's my nightmare, going somewhere where I didn't know as a kid. If I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, like I didn't want to be there. I cried every night.
Sure.
Because I was like,
I cry every night now, Jay.
I was like 7 or 8 years old, and so I cried every night. I didn't want to be there. And my parents kind of like made me go. They're urging that my cousin wanted to go.
Yeah.
That I grew up with, same age basically, and I hated it. But I won every athletic competition during the week, though.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Attaboy, Jay.
That was fun.
Attaboy.
Yeah, and we had a guy that
hey Tinky
bragged about. He was a retired
Billy bragged.
He bragged because he was a retired Mount Airy policeman.
Sure.
And this was in the early '80s, so he had retired like in 1980.
Oh, so he was a monster racist.
And in Mount Airy, yeah.
Sure.
But he looked like I always envisioned him to be Barney Fife because of Mount Airy, though. Like.
It's fair.
But he was a really nice guy. But then we had to get in the swimming pool.
I don't like when. Come on, don't.
No, we had to get in the swimming pool and tread water for a minute to pass our swimming test. And he was also the judge of that, I remember. Because he was a policeman, so he had all his credentials and everything, to do that kind of stuff.
Was this a church camp?
Yeah.
It was a church camp.
Yeah, it was a religious organization camp. Not a church per se. But.
What's that mean? What's that mean? That's very
no,
vague. I don't like that. I don't like.
It was a Protestant camp. It was a Protestant camp. It was just
confirmed
a
Protestant or like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
that
really know. It's still in
suspect.
operation to this day on Sourtown Mountain. They almost lost it in the fire. I actually looked to see.
Oh, I know that camp.
Mountaintop Youth Camp. It's mountaintopyouthcamp.com. Go check it out.
For the record, it's Sora, but nobody says that.
But yeah. I went there once, and it was the worst week of my life. Like, I hated it. And I never liked the mountains either. And it's literally on a mountain.
Did you go to church this past week?
No. See, I've got this thing like I believe in the kind of Christianity where it's all right here,
Sure.
So, hey, I'm so religious that I keep a Bible in my Amazon cart at all times. It's always there. That was terrible.
Well, I was gonna.
The way I told it was terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna hit you with the intro.
That was so bad.
We're gonna go with Plan B because everybody has Plan B.
It's a funny joke though. That's the thing, and I can't tell it.
It's a funny joke.
I don't know. I need to work on this.
I thought you had that worked out. We did that on another show already, and Jay's heart's on the opposite side. Did you grab the wrong side? See, that's part of the problem right there. Did you grab the wrong side?
On the wrong line.
All right. I mean, I expect.
That's a pretty good one.
I expect a little more out of it. I've got a Plan B. We got one sent in. How about a Fred joke? You guys want a Fred joke?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I wasn't planning on going Fred joke here, but I'll pull it out.
Do it, man.
What does a glory hole? Okay. What does a glory hole and a police department have in common?
What does a glory hole and a police department have in common?
They both rely on anonymous tips. No way, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We used to chat with chicks on AOL in the chat rooms. You'd be like a late night chat, and it's like a "what you doing" kind of thing. And you all of a sudden you type HH, which means we're holding hands. Didn't you see that on Friends, man? When Chandler, like, what on Wall Street behind it? What does HH mean? Oh, holding hands.
Oh boy.
ASL, there you go. ICQ. I didn't use that much.
ASL? The fuck is ASL?
Age, sex, no, age.
Oh, age, sex, location.
Location.
Yeah.
Age, sex, location.
Old enough.
Hey, Shane.
Old enough, yes, please, and none of your goddamn business.
I always put parts unknown. An ode to wrestling, by the way.
Anyway.
Age, sex, location.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Grown Men Record Night, playing a bunch of cool ass records tonight. We got Steve coming up here on the show. We're gonna get rid of this fucking moron at some point. We'll bring Steve in with some actual music,
real
and
journalism,
some actual music knowledge, and then we'll got stuff for dig of the week. I picked up a soda and I got one bag of chips. I've gotten a little cache over here, so we got some stuff to get into. It's gonna be a good time business. Let me jump into the fucking rundown over here. Well, I was gonna bring that.
Who died this week? Anybody?
No, nobody died. Well, I mean, there's
somebody died.
Somebody died, sure.
Hospitals gotta stay open, right? Am I right? Huh?
Yeah, I think
Gotta
so.
keep that money coming in.
I think so.
Keep the lights on over there.
Fuck.
All right.
Yeah, I brought these in. Sure. Weekly
what
stills.
There they are. Okay. All right.
This was pretty cool. I didn't expect a lot of the places. I grabbed my news from several different outlets, and I have to sift through a lot of times. A lot of pop music, modern hip hop, stuff like that. Stuff that I'm not going to talk about here on this program, generally speaking. But every now and then you get a little nugget on some of these sites, even if they're very heavily geared toward modern pop stuff. They'll drop a little nugget in the middle. This is one of those situations. I saw this article pop up. Surely we're going to talk about this. Trust Records has announced a new special reissue of 7 Seconds classic hardcore punk album New Wind, which also includes Changes in My Head, a new remix of the LP by Ian Mackay, the original album's producer, and Inner Ear Studios' Don Zanetra, some cat. It'll be New Wind and Change in My Head will be sold as one release, available across digital retailers and in stores on May 23rd. 7 Seconds had a couple of like banger fucking albums, and I never realized he produced that record.
Leather Vest, yeah.
That's going to be different. Decent.
By the way, I did want to weigh in on Val Kilmer. Jim Morrison portrayed Val Kilmer.
What?
In that.
No, in all seriousness.
Way, though, Val Kilmer, though. Like,
in all seriousness, and I've said this before, like, for me, having not grown up with a taste of that 60s, but I loved when I was in high school, I loved 60s music. I love Hendrix and the Doors and Jimi Hendrix, and I said Jimi Hendrix. Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, the Doors, like shit like that. I was all about that in high school, along with like the modern like grunge stuff that was coming out. And so when the Doors movie came out, to me, Val Kilmer is Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
Like he is Jim Morrison. When I think of him in my head, when I think of if we're playing a Doors record, I'm thinking of Jim Morrison singing. I'm thinking of Val Kilmer in my head.
I did that for a long time.
Yeah. Now, it's true, like now as we've progressed and there's lots of YouTube clips of like actual Morrison, and I've seen it and whatever. But especially like when I was younger, that was 100% what I thought of when I thought of Jim Morrison.
Yeah. No, for sure. He was the guy.
7 Seconds did the definitive version of 99 Red Balloons. Facts.
Yeah, he was always the guy you thought of. He was a great actor. Sad story, his health and everything. So. Things happen. It's life, kind of, till the end.
Sort of, till the very end.
Yeah. But yeah. Are you gonna do a shot for Val Kilmer?
I guess, sure. I
feel like we should,
I'll do that. I'll do that. At the
Little Jim, we call him Little Jim.
Like Heat is one of those movies. Like I was obsessed with Heat, and that was one of those I watched over and over and over again. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I watched it over and over and over again.
You want vodka?
Yes, please. What the fuck was I talking about before Derailer Wilson over here derailed me?
All right, Steve's in.
Fuck. One thing I will say about Heat, there was something else I was going to say about Heat, but I watched the Paige Hamilton from Helmet's Rig Rundown last night. I didn't realize he is all over that fucking soundtrack, which I've looked up and listened to on YouTube multiple times. Had no idea Page Hamilton was on that soundtrack.
Yeah, that's been his second career.
This
movie
is for
stuff.
Valvoline.
The iconic one was the airport. I thought with him in that movie.
But the
What a Kilmer one for Val.
Heat's one of those movies that sent me to film school.
Sorry.
Oh
My hat
yeah,
off.
that's my new thing. I take my hat off
Val.
when I take shots.
I was going to do it for Val. Just out of. Is that his real name? I think it's short for Valerie.
It's possible.
I don't want to talk ill of the dead, but
Dan B, what's
a
up?
name's a name.
Real genius. Yeah, what a killer. That's
Real genius. The
Heat's probably number one for me. Real genius is probably right. Wow, the Doors. I'd go Heat.
Tombstone's a big one too.
I love Tombstone. It's not.
It's not my. It's like I don't think it's one of the best westerns ever made, but
A lot of people get
I
weird
know.
about
I know.
that. Yeah,
I know.
I agree. I agree. But that's just me. I think it's tough for me. It's tough for a modern western to really do. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Speaking of western, God damn it!
Man, what's wrong with
Come
you?
on.
Stop.
Come on. This is what I forgot to say before. That big fucking shootout scene.
Shane, we're not doing that.
What's that?
We're not doing that, Shane.
What is he doing? What's in Val's
No,
Kilmer?
stop.
Susan Sarandon?
Come, dude.
No. Don't let me. Don't. I'll forget this. So shut the fuck up. That big shootout scene in Heat, which is what I would always use for ever since the '90s when I got like a surround system for Christmas or whatever the fuck, or bought something. That's the thing I would turn up. Me and Ryan, me and cameraman, would turn that shit way up because it's just like gunfire, and it was so fucking
I
awesome.
need to go back. I need to watch that.
And it's
movie.
super long. If you remember that
I've never seen it. I don't know.
what.
Never seen it.
Anyway,
Who's in it?
that scene,
Pacino, right?
that scene is like elongated for a shootout scene, and I've heard through my film connections over the years that was Michael Mann's love letter, his homage to the big shootout scene in The Wild Bunch. What's talking about a fantastic western, Wild Bunch. That's top fucking tier right there. Sam Peckinpah. But it was his love letter to Peckinpah. That scene was like an homage
I
to
don't
that.
like those early '90s cop movies.
What?
I don't like early '90s cop dramas like that.
Mid 90s, 1995.
Okay, like
It's perfect.
no,
No,
it's not.
yeah.
The steak. I've seen bits and pieces. I've never seen the whole thing. It doesn't do anything for me.
You're out of your mind. If you like Goodfellas and Casino and you don't like Heat, there's problems.
It just. Well,
There's
I
problems.
might like it now. 'Cause I didn't like Miami Vice for a long time. I like it now. So
Thunderheart is a very underrated Val Kilmer movie too. I don't think I've seen that.
what's the one where he plays the blind retard?
What are we doing?
No, which one is that? Which one? No, there is one. There is one.
I don't know. I don't know if that's.
Huh? Which one? Oh, I thought you knew.
I don't know that that's the preferred nomenclature.
It's the one where they go to the hockey game and she stops a puck, or he grabs a puck like to hit her in the face, like he can't see. He just goes like this and snags a puck, like getting ready to hit her in the face.
Silver bullet.
That sounds like Bloodsport.
No.
He gets
it's,
the sand in his eyes. and
What's the one where he can't see? Somebody help me out there.
Pitch black.
Pitch Black. Good one, Steve. Pitch Black for a blonde guy movie.
You've seen Pitch Black.
No, but it's a great title for a movie about a blonde person.
I like that Metallica Pitch Black album.
Yeah.
That's a
Part
good
of that
one.
trilogy.
Here's a band. This is some stuff here. This is some stuff.
First Sight. Thank you.
First Sight. The Hives, which I've never really fucked with the Hives, and
Helen.
Helen Kilmer,
I just had a stroke.
Susan Saran Wrap.
Yeah.
Any of you guys like the Hives? All right, shut the fuck up. Lock in. Any of you guys like the Hives? I've been Michael familiar with the Hives, but I've never really sat down and listened to them. But what really grabbed me about this new record, co-produced with Beastie Boys' Mike D, and it's got contributions from Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. Swedish. I didn't realize the Shins or the Shins, the Hives. See, I think that's I always got them confused.
Making me itch over
The
here.
Hives are Swedish garage rockers, and I guess they've had a bunch of records. I've never really paid much attention to them, but I listened to some of this today, and it's actually pretty decent, man. It's actually pretty decent, like kind of garagey stuff. Because
Yeah.
there was a time where I didn't give two flying fucks about stuff that sounded like that,
Oh, I love
and
that
now I'm
stuff
now
sure.
I'm kind of super into that. You know what I mean?
It's kind of up the alley that we grew up in.
And you know, if I was 23, 24, if you played me a record like that, I wouldn't have given it the time of day.
Yeah.
Same can be said for a lot of the stuff I play and enjoy now. Back then, I wouldn't have had 3 seconds for it. I'd been like, get this shit the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
well, yeah, you grow older and your taste.
Yeah, and I've always had a
expands.
pretty wide palette. But looking back, I'm embarrassed about how many things I disregarded because of being too narrow for what I wanted to be. You know what I mean? Remember when bands had uniforms? Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I liked it when bands would tour and wear a uniform, like a costume during a show.
I like a little dress up.
Parliament?
Yeah. Well, not like quite. Maybe all wore like the same matching outfit, like every night, kind of thing. Yeah.
I like
Kiss
I like when men put on brassieres.
backwards.
Did you shoot that commercial yet?
Which one?
With
Brassieres?
Zero wearing D. Snyder.
No. It's
Man,
supposed to be coming.
Did I ever tell you about that time? Have you ever went dumpster diving?
Look how close we are together.
Have
What's
you-
the problem here?
Have you ever went dumpster diving like behind a store where you can find something cool? I went.
Yes.
There's this custom bra place over in Greensboro.
Custom bra?
Yeah, over on Lawndale in Greensboro.
Custom, like different sizes.
Is it for cancer patient? Definitely not going to be anything we.
Devo.
Huh?
Devo wore uniforms. That's the main uniform band I think of is Devo.
Yeah, sure. Or Revenge of the Nerds. They kind of did a Devo thing, I guess. That was probably a takeoff on Devo.
Oh, I
Clap
want
your hands, everybody, and everybody.
I don't mean to
clap
interrupt your
hands.
music news, but I do have something I want to talk about now before I forget it.
Omega Moves.
Um,
We come here on stage tonight to do our show for you.
I'm gonna forget.
We got the rock and rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. Hitachi beating on the gong. The boys and the moves are clapping along. And just when you thought you seen it all, along comes a lambda 4 feet tall. So worms are coming out here on the floor, so you can work your body like never before. Break.
Does your nose ever bleed while you're sleeping in the middle of the night?
Well, I'm yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Mine did this. Mine did last night for some reason. I woke up and like I had blood all in my mustache this morning.
The hair was real dry.
Coffee mixed with that.
There's a reason I played this record earlier tonight.
Yeah,
And
boom.
I wouldn't have even recognized these guys, to be honest with you.
Creed.
Chubby and the Gang. Yeah, it does. Chubby and the Gang.
They
one of the
Creed
one of the
wouldn't let
better.
a woman
Will
be
you
in the
shut
band.
the fuck
Creed
up?
wouldn't let a woman play bass though. For sure.
That's not God's will.
It's John 8:14. Look it up. Look it up.
Chubby and the Gang broke up, man. London punkers.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. That's terrible.
VC kind of latched onto them,
Yeah.
and it's, I heard a couple of guys mention records from Chubby and the Gang, so I picked up some records and shit like that, and fantastic modern punk stuff. Really, really good stuff, and I guess they broke up. They had a quote that said, every dog has his day, ours came and went away. Thank you for the good times, sorry for the bad ones, and for a great 6 years. Who fucking loves you? Chubby does. So they're done, man.
Wow, it's crazy, man.
What's up, Zero? Zero.
No, well, I was going to say, the music news. We talked about it like last week, one night when it wasn't Friday on the show, on one of the shows.
Attaboy.
It was about an article I read about how this is predicted to be the lowest selling touring season coming up this summer, like ticket wise, and
Sure.
how you're finally going to start seeing ticket prices like
What's up, Trish?
hit the ceiling. Now they're going to start dropping.
I hope so.
People are changing venues from stadiums to arenas in the middle of the tour now.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I'm the last person to ask that. But
Well,
like,
AC/DC and Metallica are both coming to the same stadium, like separate shows, and they're
Clutch is coming to Greensboro.
I mean, me and
Outrageously priced.
and we'll get
tickets.
into it here in a little bit. But
Clutch
me,
is $30.
$30. That's fair.
me and Steve saw a fantastic show a couple of nights ago. That's like one for the books.
Yeah.
It was $20.
Yeah.
So there's music out there that can fucking rod your whistle.
Yeah, we've got Kill Switch coming
For-
this weekend. I think they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, Aaron actually threw up an offer for a ticket. on that.
KSE?
Yeah,
Howie's not with them though, man. I don't know. That would kind of stop me from going. At least the
that's
old lead singer. He's not with them anymore, right?
that's really diverse of you, Jay. You have the original lead singer.
Yeah, that's what I said. First lead singer.
But you like the black guy. I'm proud of you,
He's
brother.
great.
I'm proud of you, brother.
Howie. I like
Atta-
that guy. He always tried to
attaboy.
fight the fans.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. He had to
No, he
bring
didn't.
people on stage like
he
they
didn't
were
do that.
dissing them, you know?
No, that's not what happened.
Jobbing him.
What?
Bull jobbing him, man.
Now I think you're doing a
Oh.
thing. Speaking of some good punk rock, I thought this was a reissue because this cover seemed super fucking familiar, Michael familiar. But I guess it came out last. It's not brand new. I guess it came out last November, but I fucking missed it. And I know the first record, Bart and the Brats. I think Shane's a fan, maybe Scotty's a fan. These guys are fantastic. I learned about these guys from the Kid, Ryan Kidd, one-man recording project.
Yes, sir.
True bullseye.
One-man recording project, but full-on three-piece when they do the live joint. Got a new four tracks. This is a 7-inch on UK's Dirty Water Records, and this is like if you like Ramones, Zeros, Kids, Teenage Head. This is kind of what they dropped in there. It's just good, straightforward punk rock music. It's just good rock and roll. I wouldn't even say punk. I mean, it's punky, but and a little bit noisy. Because here's why I say it's punky. Because it's like rock and roll, but it's a little bit noisy. So if you consider a little bit of noisy rock and roll punk rock, sure.
Sure.
Here we are. Sure.
I like noisy.
It's good stuff.
I like noisy. We were just talking about that, how great noisy is. You know?
Noise is great. Noise is great. I mean, I kind of live in noise.
I hear it every day.
Noise is what drowns the other horseshit out. Noise. Never forget that. It's always important to make noise.
Very.
Dude, Dead Meadow. And they dropped a bunch of the legendary psychedelic stoner band. But, okay, before we get into that, have you ever listened to Dead Meadow?
Here's probably.
Here's the thing.
But
They're,
I don't recall.
this is a brand new record from these cats. And it's not, I think last week or the week before, they dropped like 5, 6 like reissues of their stuff. They've been doing stuff for a really long time. And it's another example of like when you get into like stoner rock or stoner doom desert, and you start lumping all this stuff together. These guys are lumped into some of these OGs of that category, but these guys it's a psych band. They're like heavy psych. It's very heavy on the wah pedal, like really out there weird stuff. And I think what would separate it from just a straight up psych band is like when they do kind of riff a little bit, there is some pretty like aggressive fuzz, but I'm not talking tuned down gnarliness. It's just like fuzz. It's like heavy fuzz with some really like heavy lead work, wah pedal, delay pedal, shit like that. But it's fantastic stuff. If you've never checked out Dead Meadow, it's definitely worth your time. And I saw this, I thought it was a reissue of one of their earlier albums. It's a brand new one, dude. Voyager to Voyager, you can pick this up on Heavy Psych Sounds.
Yeah.
10th studio album from these guys, which is absolutely monstrous. 26 years these cats have been picking them up and putting them down. It's crazy. They were on, I know Dead Meadow from that legendary documentary, Such Hawks, Such Hounds, which that's the first documentary I think that kind of like went through like, here's where stoner rock comes from, here's where desert rock comes from, here's where doom metal comes from.
Yeah.
Like it kind of went through all of those genres that get lumped together, but kind of early on, like early 2000s maybe I want to say it was. I don't know what it was, but it's good stuff.
Yeah, man, great stuff.
Good
Great-
stuff. Thank
great
you, Shane,
talk.
for dropping links. I appreciate you. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, we played. Who cashed in some double B's a couple of weeks ago for some Halloween?
I don't know, man. I wasn't here for that. I don't think, man.
Yeah, I think you were fucking changing your tempo. March of Time, the best of 40 years. To celebrate 40 years of this remarkable journey, Halloween's released a new compilation. Spans their entire back catalog, featuring 42 hand-picked tracks. It covers the decades of work. It's a 5 LP box set, and it's got an art print and puzzles included.
I like puzzles, man.
5 LPs.
Like trivia puzzles.
I would rather have. There was a box set that came out a few years ago that had like the first several records all in a box. I would probably rather have that than this, to be fair. But I think this is pretty awesome because I was like, there's bands like that. There was one for Chrome as well. Fell in love with Chrome. You were sitting on my fucking lap.
What's wrong with that, man?
I don't
Just two
know.
bros hanging out on a Friday night doing grown man stuff.
Yeah, that's what
You know what grown men do? Sit on each other's lap,
That's what I'm worried about.
blow up.
Oh, I know what you. Stop it.
I thought about that today. In a 7-Eleven, I started laughing out loud. Oh, man, my life. My life.
That was Prowler? Yeah. Prowler catching some bucks to hear some Halloween. But yeah, I've looked up that little vinyl. Now I've gotten, I don't have the first EP with the big pumpkin on it, but I do have Walls of Jericho. I've got the 7 Keys or whatever. I got the first one.
That's become one of your favorites in the last five
I mean,
five
in
to
terms
7
of
years.
in power metal, I think they're the. I may like. I don't know.
What?
Halloween
What?
and Maiden are
What?
about a tie.
What?
They're about a tie. I don't think I like either one better than the other. But those are two bands. Again, we're talking when I was 23 years old.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in fucking balls would I've ever listened to one of those albums ever. No way.
I knew some
No
Iron Maiden. I knew some
shot.
Iron Maiden back when I was like
I would've-
hanging out with Kevin and those guys.
If you were like, if you had back in the day the equivalent of like, hey, you got the aux cord, you put on your shit, and you were like, yo, I'm gonna play some Iron Maiden. I'm like, get this fucking pussy shit the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
I liked it. I was a hair
And
metal
that's
guy
stupid.
too, though. So,
I
so the theatrical stuff, I kind of always.
Dude, that'll be in my
It
head for
scared
like,
me as a kid. All the theatrics, like Kiss, I was terrified of. But then I kind of gravitated. About 18, 19 years old, I started gravitating towards it though. And
I don't
fell
know if
in
I can
love
think of a
with it.
band that I was afraid of.
No, it wasn't them necessarily, but it's just like, you know.
I don't think of a band I was really afraid of. You know what sound I was really afraid of? If you left the phone off the hook for too long, please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording.
Yeah, like Alice Cooper.
Please hang
scared
up.
the
They do
hell
that
out
a
of
couple
me
of
as a kid.
times. Then it would go, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
That noise terrified the fuck out of me. I don't know why.
Yeah. So
What are we talking about?
that early Ozzy Osbourne
No, I was
stuff.
looking at the chat here.
You know what scared
I was
me?
looking at Chad.
Hanging Chads.
Yeah, we got a lot of hanging Chads.
Oh yeah.
Let's move it along here.
I just
bud.
tear mine off though.
Oh, there you go.
Does this come out this week, huh?
Today,
Today.
brand new today, Jerry Garcia and David Grossman, Bare Bones Volume 2. I guess I missed the first one. But this is it's Other Tunes and Arrangement is the next release for this collection, capturing the magic of Garcia and Grossman's spontaneous musical reunion. This volume features unreleased recordings, including original versions of songs that became staples, Grateful Dog, Dog Walks, Arabia, plus other duo renditions, including Two Soldiers, Take Me, and Friend of the Devil. It's a 2 LP set. I was never a big... I am now. I love the Dead now, but I wasn't a big Dead guy for decades. But I've always kind of really liked when Jerry Garcia and David Grossman
That's
stuff.
back to his roots.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what he was before Grateful Dead. He was just a
that stuff I've always really
He was
enjoyed
a picker.
because I've always been a bluegrass fan.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, I really dug that. Now I dig the Dead for sure. But
You want to hear something weird?
let's get into it, brother.
Like 3 days ago, on my stereo in my car, like I don't have Sirius anymore. I let it go, and so
Because Sirius is fucking trash.
and so when I scan my channels, it goes over my Sirius channels automatically to the next one.
You serious, Clark?
And the last 3 days, I've been picking up the Grateful Dead channel only.
Oh.
That's it. No other ones. And I've been listening to that for like 3 days straight.
I mean, there's worse things.
No, but yeah, it's great. I've been
Yeah.
listening to it for 3 days straight. Like, so.
Because even if you're just like, I don't care, I don't want to hear music, you could turn that down and have it like low key in the background, and you're still like, all right.
I listen to music turned up. Like,
No, I'm just saying, but like, even if you're not feeling it, you could turn that down and just have it on, and it's
there's
like
some
whatever.
stuff on there I don't really care for. I like when they play the old stuff. I don't really.
Upon hearing Fever's magnificent voice, I've
70s,
decided I'm okay
60s
with
stuff.
foregoing your promise to do a 24-hour show. No, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're
Who
still.
said, Miss You. Hey, you know what you can do?
She's stirring shit up, Jack.
You know what you can do, Miss You? Walk down to the corner,
Uh huh.
take a banana,
Oh.
and I don't want to say. We probably got kids watching tonight, so
Dude, I've always told this story. There was one time, one of these idiots may be in here right now, but I remember we did a show, and we would get so drunk that I wouldn't remember anything. Imagine. And somebody left a comment, was like, are you really going to do that thing with the cucumber?
yeah.
And I was like, at first I laughed, and I was like, ha ha. What?
What'd you say you were going to do?
I went and scrolled back through that episode, and I could not find it, and I still to this day cannot remember
It's a good story.
if somebody was trolling me or if I said like, "Oh, I'm gonna," I don't know.
That's a lie. She's lying.
What is?
Miss You say she's paid a bunch of banana bucks for me being nice on the show.
Oh well,
She's lying.
no.
She's a liar.
Well, we need
That's
to,
what she does.
Well, we need to look into that. We need to look into it. So just take it easy.
Well, she does, man.
Oh.
I'm just telling you.
Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. Hey, yo, Frankie. Take it easy.
Who's that?
Who's this guy?
Who's that? Oh, that's from
Who's-
one of the mom. I thought it was from Rocky or something like that.
Who's this guy?
You're doing.
But yeah, that's lower key of some stuff we've put on the fucking hammer tonight. On the hammer? I don't know what that
Hammer,
means.
man.
I don't know
Hammer
what that means.
time. There's a porta potty in the background. Look, oh, national TV. You'll see porta potties on national TV too often.
Well, you're watching the wrong channels.
This is Playboy. Squiggly lines and all.
Oh, I Consuelo. I was trying to pull up the. Let's see if this is here.
Even remember what I just said.
I know you don't. You're on so
Man,
many.
I
Jay
think-
is
no,
Jay is on so many
No,
drugs.
what it is? I think I had a stroke
it's-
about 10 minutes ago, and I can't. Like, is it normal? Is it normal for both of your shoulder blades to go numb?
Jesus fucking
The
Christ!
one on the right went numb about 5 minutes earlier than the one on the left, though. Feels more tingly. I don't know, man.
I was trying to find the P fever.
Yeah, my tongue too feels kind of weird.
Is that right?
Too many hugs.
Fight too many hugs.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
I never can get enough of those. Think about getting another cat.
bring it in,
Think about
dude.
that. Another
Bring it.
cat.
No, bring it in.
I'm sweaty.
No, bring it in. Bring it in.
I'm out of deodorant too.
I got some Old Spice. You want to put some Old Spice on? I'll put
I
some
got
on
some
too.
Mitchum somewhere.
Yeah, there's some Mitchum.
I really am out of deodorant. I meant to go get some today, but no. That's
Oh, that's a
not it.
bike. That's a bike chain
It's a bike chain.
from Iceland.
Yeah, I remember that, right?
It literally. That's,
Oh, Steve took us over. Look at that.
whoa.
Steve, you cut me off in here.
No, it's your turn, Steve.
Oh, are we ready?
WWP.
Okay, well here we go.
Do me a favor.
Steve.
Do me a favor.
Steve's in makeup, I believe.
Get the fuck out of
Okay,
here.
I'm trying.
Just do me a favor.
Let me undo the
Look,
handcuffs.
do us all a favor. Just Take a hike.
I think I'm gonna drive home.
There you go. No, just take a hike. Go. Yeah, go drive home.
Really fast.
Yeah, go drive.
Really fast.
Yeah, go drive.
I'm gonna put my parking brake on while I'm driving. Yes, Dwayne wrecked my brake up one time.
I brought this lovely. What did you say they were? Peonies?
That's a good Italian beer.
I
No,
walk-
that's
I was,
Peroni.
I was walking Tink and
How many one of these brewskis?
show that off. It's pretty.
Highlight.
Neighbors across the street had a really nice bush, so I stole like
What did he say?
a nice bush.
This motherfucker coming here talking fucking sideways and shit.
That's my boy right there, Steve.
Here, let's find a nice place for that.
Did you put vodka in that?
No. There's no.
Are you drinking it?
There's nowhere to put it.
Did you put some vodka in that?
Are you drinking it?
No.
Oh, I thought it was drinking.
Some rose water? Rose water vodka. Let's get into it.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming up on Soda Speed. Take it easy.
So what's going on?
I have no
How you
fucking
been?
idea. I'm terrible. How about you?
Pretty decent.
Okay. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Man, life is tough.
God, it's been a long time. Has it been a month or so?
Life's real tough.
Since I've been-
Call your cat.
Bob whistling? What the fuck is wrong with you? We went to a rock and roll show
We did.
a couple of nights ago.
That was
well,
fun.
first of all, what the fuck you been doing?
Well,
everybody's not seen Steven.
I went up to Western North Carolina, put on a little benefit concert for some volunteers. That was a lot of fun. I've had a couple of lead neck gigs along
Okay.
the way.
It's been a while
And
since
also,
you guys have done some
I've
shit,
been in
right?
the studio.
I just stuck this cap in my
I got Becca back in my good graces, and we got back in the studio to try and finish this album. We started like 3 or 4 years ago.
Do
So.
we want to tell that story, Steve?
No. But yeah. But no, it turned out really well. It was a good set, and we were at the studio with Benji. Benji Johnson is the guy at Earth Tones,
BJ.
but he's also the guy that did that Spirit of Hamlet album with Mike Watt, and that's why we saw Benji play with his son. Actually played bass on a lot of the stuff that Watt didn't remember.
He's a tall son of a
And then
bitch.
Mike Watt got up and played TVI by the Stooges.
Dude.
It was killer.
Dude, like, okay. So we'll get into the fucking show. Like, so Mike Watt was touring around with MSSV, which was it Stephen Hodges?
Stephen Hodges and the other guy, I don't remember.
I can't remember. But you had told me back in January, because I knew they'd done that album together or whatever with
Yeah.
Benji. And so when I knew he was coming around, it's like, I didn't even know what it was, but it was $20, and I'm like, yeah, sure, bet. If Mike Watt is in my town for $20, sure, I'm going to go see it. It's going to be a small club, sure. But I streamed the other night. I was playing some fucking Outrun, played some Frag Punk, logged off the stream Tuesday night, made me a little bean burrito or something. I'm sitting in the living room. You're like, hey, you still going to that show tomorrow? And I'm like, huh? I had no fucking idea. No fucking idea. If you'd not sent that text, I would have completely forgot. But I bought the ticket. I immediately pre-ordered the ticket, which is, that's not me. Like January or some shit like that. But anyway, so we go over there. You ended up having a ticket. We passed off to James from the 5Ls. If you guys remember.
Those titties ain't retarded.
Yeah, those titties ain't retarded. James, and we met James over there, and
Hey, what is my band doing up on the TV?
you casted it.
Oh, I cast it to this TV.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can make this an off-air monitor. You may do that. It'd be a little behind.
How do you do that?
Well,
Oh, off air mon. I see what you're saying.
yeah. But so the first band was cool, and like I knew that was the connection. I knew, Benji, and he's got a studio around here and stuff like that. I know who Benji is and stuff. And and I knew he'd done some stuff with Mike Watt. And then you said he was going to come up and do 2 songs at the end because he maybe didn't remember them all, or like wanted the kid to play the rest, or like whatever. Fucking A.
The cool thing for me was watching Mike Watt. I was standing right next to him, watching Mike Watt watch the band. He was fixed on Abraham, Benji's son, playing bass. He had a big smile on his face because he's playing Mike Watt's bass line.
Imagine being a 20-something-year-old kid and like
it's pretty amazing.
Punk rock royalty.
Pretty amazing.
Comes up and it's like, yeah, like.
And it's funny because Scotty Irvin, the guy that's playing drums, when they got done, the first thing he said was, "I played with Mike Watt and you didn't."
I wanted to say that about standing in the same fucking room with his fucking ass.
Right.
Like, for real. Like,
we were out in the parking lot looking for his old van, but he had a nice new van. I don't think his old San Pedro van would have made the trip.
Yeah. Well, I can't make that cast.
It's all right.
No, I can't. I can. Can't, never could.
Can't, never could.
What are those? Aaron C. Battle.
What are those big boxes in there? It says.
Oh, the Jacksons.
Snacks. Yeah.
That's the Jackson stuff.
I missed that.
You missed the whole Jacksons thing?
I think I missed the whole Jacksons thing.
Dude, I have a relationship with a company.
Oh, that company sent you chips.
Oh, yeah.
You and the Jacksons. Uncle Watson. It's like Uncle Watson's has a relationship with Covert.
You should get involved with Window World. Uncle Watson's Window World?
We stand on them.
We not only play songs, we stand on them.
Uncle Watson's Window World. I always wanted to, like, with each album, just change one letter in the name of the band, like Uncle Watson's Widow, Uncle Watson's Window.
Yeah. I would tell people, like, oh, we're in the Fivels. And they're like, oh, an American Tail. And I'm like, yeah, that big mouse.
Fievel?
You know that movie with the fucking mouse and
American
shit?
Tail, yeah.
Sure. That's us. We like that movie a lot. I'll make some weird story up. I don't care. Whatever.
No, man. I'm sorry. There's already 5 of you guys who come in the door.
Whatever makes you stop talking to me.
I know you're not in the band.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 5 L's. We've already got 5 plus 1s already in. You're not in the band. I'm literally holding a Hughes and Kettner 100-watt guitar head, a guitar on my back, and carrying a pedal board like this. And the guys, I was like, oh, yeah, I went through this.
To get into the show.
I wanted to bring $1,000 through the front gate just to get into this $5 show for free. Sure.
I like what you've done with the Squire Strat.
Yeah, Jay did that.
That's beautiful.
I had a vision. That was exactly my vision.
I love that pickup.
And I didn't know.
What is that gold? Is that
It's a DiMarzio Super Distortion.
Oh wow.
So actually, speaking of which, it's what Iron Maiden used, but it's it's a humbucker. It's a humbucker, but it's in a single coil package.
Yeah, it looks like a Telecaster pickup.
It's super fucking loud and noise. It's a humbucker. I mean, but it's still, because it still has the qualities of a Strat. There's a lot of like brightness and like articulation that comes through. Which is, it's right in the middle. It's right in the middle. And that's what I wanted. And the color, because this was cream on white, and I've had it since, this was my very first guitar. I got it when I was 15 or 16 years old. And it's been white on cream, which I've hated my whole life, except for Jimi Hendrix played that.
I think I've got the same pick guard on my Telecaster. It's like a tortoiseshell.
So Jay put the new pick guard on. He put new lock-in tuners on. Because the tuners, the neck is fantastic.
Oh, that's nice.
The tuners are notoriously bad. This comes allegedly from the Cort factory. So it's essentially a Cort guitar. But nothing feels like this. And it's my first guitar. And that's why I've been playing in the PV. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm fucking doing a premonition or whatever the fuck, but like something in my brain is telling me it's time to dance with the bitch you brought to the fucking dance. I want to play the Fender. I want to play the Peavey, and I kind of want to sail on out on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I should probably grab my essentials. But anyway,
Get your ass goodbye, boy.
nothing. I've played guitars that have sound better than that, but I've never played a guitar that's felt better than that ever, ever, ever. And it's an El Cheapo. But anyway, boom, what we played. This was a lot of Steve stuff. Double S. I pulled this one up early on, right off the rip. Kind of bridges that gap, blurs that line. Jazz, funk, soul, who knows? But I kind of, it was shelved out of order, which made me just want to play it so we can kind of restart with it. I don't want to name any names, but Jay doesn't know the fucking alphabet. Les McCann, Talk to the People. It's a promo copy. Sure. It is what it is. And for once, I played the side that didn't have North Carolina, which is, other than Compared to What, probably be my favorite Les McCann song.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I always play that fucking side. But tonight I didn't. I played, I think it's side A on this promo copy. If you do me a favor.
I'll talk to the people. I have a special place in my heart for that. Remember that video I did with my daughter?
Yeah, your daughter.
My daughter's in the shower, and I was trying to. What was I was asking him about?
Mitchum.
Oh, Mitchum.
Yeah.
What does Mitchum make you think of? Mitchum, a man. Was I showing this?
No. You're good.
Oh.
So good to have Fever back in the studio. You didn't highlight that comment. Can you go back and highlight that comment? And here I told you, like a second record tonight, Chubby and the Gang, Speed Kills. I think this is the only one I got actually. This may be the second one. Is this the first one or the second one? Why did I just feel like I'm the overweight milfy girl in White Lotus when I made this face? Remastered for vinyl at West London's Metropolis Studios. Chubby and the Gang, Speed Kills, plus bonus track Union Dues. I bought this as an Underdog. Rest in peace, I'm pretty sure. 2020. What up, Tokyo? Our pal Big Brian. Steve, since you've been gone. All right, let's take a moment here. This is serious. Since you've been gone, I made a new.
Since you're gone,
We made a new pal
life is different.
in Tokyo,
In Tokyo?
and then I went and did a live stream.
In Tokyo?
Yes, in a way. I went and did a live stream on his channel,
Okay.
and then after that, we've got a new pal that's in Australia. So since you've been gone, now the Tokyo crowd's into us, and the Australian crowd's into us. So
Let's step up our game.
straighten it up is what I'm telling you. Lock
Straighten
in.
it up.
Lock in.
Mutts nuts?
Lock
What?
in. Mutts Nuts was the first one. Oh, Mutts Nuts is the third. This is the second. Sure. Yeah, Chubby and the Gang, and they broke up. We talked about that earlier in the
Yeah,
program.
you did.
Here comes some Steve records.
Here comes the Steve record. Oh, let me put the guitar away. Uh-oh, I fucked up your crown royal.
What's that one song they had?
Oh, shut up.
It's my favorite song they
You're
did.
always talking about
What's it? I would say that. Now this is good. The Northern Lights.
It's a great concert. I think the recording.
Is it an FM broadcast or just like a
It
booth?
started sounding. It sounds so great off the top, and then it started sounding like that Meatloaf concert on
Well,
TV.
let me show this
Had
gatefold. It's great
had like
gatefold.
tape drag or something.
It could have been the copy of the tape or whatever that they used them. I mean,
That's nice.
I think the performance sounds pretty good though.
But it's back. Why didn't they fix? Why don't people ever fix backwards photos.
I don't know.
It bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Bad Company live. I love to hear.
Did you see that in the wild, or did you order that?
No, I saw it in the wild.
I've only got one Bad Company.
10 from 6.
It's the like silvery foil looking
Oh, that's Run with a Pack.
thing. Mine's super clean. It's on the Swan song. Yeah.
Yeah, Swan song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the band.
Good stuff.
What's next?
This shit was
yeah.
wild.
That's Ginger Baker's Air Force. I think it's the second album.
Oh yeah, is that the front?
I don't know.
Yeah, this was crazy.
Turn
good,
it on its side there.
On the
So
side?
it's 70. It looks like it's 1970. No. Look.
I'll let you do.
It says Air Force like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Air Force 70.
And it says Ginger Baker 2, I think. Air Force 2. I think.
It was his son? Ginger Baker 2?
No, I was glad to find this.
Yeah, where'd you see that?
I think it was. I don't remember where I got it.
What's
oh
the
no, look, I got it at
Oh, that's Underdog.
Underdog.
Yeah, what's the African cover? Is it him and Fela Kuti? It's like black and white cover.
Yeah.
I've passed on that so many times, which is insane. Now that I think
Look at
about
the
it.
gatefold on this stuff.
Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's amazing. That's up there. Wow.
That's cool as shit.
Wow.
I'm about to capture that.
Dude, you should make this your fucking back piece, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get back pieces.
I'll get a tattoo of that on my
Yeah, that's what
butt.
I mean. A back piece tattoo.
On my butt.
That's a tomb wear. I got a guy. I used to get free tattoos, and I never got any tattoos.
You used to get free tattoos?
Yeah. We were sponsored by Little John's in the 5Ls.
Both of my daughters now have tattoos.
And they were like, yeah, dude, whatever you want, we'll hook you up. And I'm like, But I'll tell you what, it's just as
The only thing I've ever wanted was on my bottom of my foot, I want someone to tattoo Made in Japan. Because I was conceived in Okinawa.
dude,
And it would be like G.I. Joe.
the kid had a mushroom tattooed on her foot. You know why?
Why?
It's a foot fungus.
Serious?
We're not even blood, but there it is. That's committing to the fucking bit.
All right. Next was...
No, but like when I was in a metal band, I didn't get those tattoos. But if you met a chick and you're kind of like borderline with her, and you're like, yeah, I get free ink and shit,
Oh, okay.
dude.
You didn't like Flint.
If you play in a metal band and you say I can get you free tattoos, I'm not gonna expound on the.
This is the
story.
Steven Wilson's new release. It came out, I don't know, maybe a month ago. Maybe?
I don't like the cover. I love the record.
I love the record.
I love the record. Cover. Come on. Such a fucking artist. Do something with that.
I heard some people. I've
That's
listened
cool.
to it like 10 times. I'm going back to the Raven, but I like this album.
That's cool. I like the gatefold. Yeah, this is good. This is this year?
Yeah.
Huh.
And he did say that he does feel there'll be one more Porcupine Tree album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know any of the other guys in Porcupine Tree.
The keyboard player, was it Barbieri?
Jillian?
Plays in
Used to
Porcupine.
be-
He
used to be on the
He
NFL
plays
team.
in Pineapple Thief, and also I think he was in the band Television.
He was in television?
I think. Am I right, guys?
Oh, if you're not, they're going to cook your shit.
They're gonna cook my shit.
They're going to cook your shit.
I wish you would cook my shit. Oh, we'll wait on that.
What?
This one I knew you would like.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Brian Bennett.
Highly recommend. It's a
Voyage.
little Rickard store day.
It's very
Rickard store.
synth wave.
Yeah, it sounds like a late 70s synthwave
But it's
record.
not. I don't think it is.
It's not?
And possibly futuristic and funky. Oh, 1978 album. Yeah. From Shadows drummer Brian Bennett. Shadows.
Amazing record.
It's blue with black swirl.
Wah.
4,500. This is on, what was this on? Real Gone Music.
Oh yeah, Real Gone puts out some really cool stuff, man.
Let's see what the gatefold is. I haven't even opened it.
Get your gatefold on, bruh. Get your boogie on. Get your boogie on. Any Mac 10 fans?
A little puzzle looking thing.
Get your boogie on.
All right, kind of cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Apparently Bill recorded some birds. We're listening to Cheese Sandwich again. This is Bill's box of sound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, isn't it nice to like...
That's cool.
That we can mix up, like, this is on the air.
Right.
Since I got the CD thing, but dude, I need some help with some CDs that wouldn't get us popped.
Uncle Watson's Widow.
Yeah. 100%. Like anything. Because we can listen to it together without being sans music in here.
We can listen together. Let's look at some 45s. So then we started playing 45s, but we didn't know where the spindle was.
I made some room adjustments, we'll say.
So we started with Frank Stallone from from what movie is that? Staying Alive. Far From Over, which Jay, I'm going to end up giving this to Jay or trading him for something.
It's the
hand job.
Bump, bump, bump. Bum, 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 bum. Jay said Starcade ripped it off.
And then, then Lloyd Price, Stagger Lee.
I like a Roy Price.
I like a Roy Price.
Yeah, I like a Roy Price. What label is that?
Ripette.
I like that. I like that
Golden
label. I like that label a lot.
Yeah. And
label.
Followed that up with Patrick Hernandez, a one-hit wonder with.
I know Keith
Born
Hernandez.
to be alive, born to be alive.
I know
very
Keith,
disco, but I always like that song.
I know Keith Hernandez.
And then it was the Animals with "It's My Life."
Oh yeah, can't go wrong.
What's on the B side of that? I like the B side.
I can't read that.
Should have played that.
You wanna read it?
Oh, sorry. The B side is "I'm Gonna Change the World."
Is it from a record? Do you know the record it's from?
I don't know. Whatever "It's My Life" was on.
It's my
Isn't that the one where they're by the railroad tracks and he's wearing like a military jacket?
I don't want to live forever.
Now, the next one was Car Wash by Rolls Royce. And I know a guy who was actually in Rolls Royce, but I don't think he was in during this time.
When I started collecting records, the first record I ever bought was the Car Wash soundtrack.
It's a great soundtrack.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
Then he pulled out a little TP.
Tom Petty, yeah.
This is great.
Because
it's fantastic.
I got hooked on watching this. There's a documentary from Cameron Crowe he made back in 1983. He toured with him and got one-on-one with Tom Petty. It's really a good doc. It was really a good doc. And it's good live footage of them playing early back then when they were on top of their game. For sure.
I find if you're a metal guy, you're a punk rock guy, you're a classic rock guy, I don't find many people that have a whole bunch of problems with Tom Petty. Like it's
he steps into both worlds.
Even with people that are pretty particular, you at least tolerate it without opening your mouth and be like, what the fuck? If he comes on the radio, you're like, yeah, whatever. But I think Tom Petty's one of those common
things. The Foo Fighters?
I love the Foo Fighters, and I love Dave Grohl, and like.
But they seem to like be hitting on whatever pop needs to, But it's not pop; it's rock.
I wouldn't say that, but like there was a time.
But Tom Petty did the same thing. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I could see some very like similarities there because nothing was ever bad. But Dave Grohl, and he has a really good knack at writing some really good kind of slower songs and stuff that are emotional and da-da-da. But I miss some of the like bangers off of the first record.
Speaking of slow song, actually, one of the things I'm doing now is I'm taking on. I had a meeting last night talking about it, but we're doing a special in the fall about Hurricane Helene 1 year later in Western North Carolina.
I think it's pronounced hurricane.
I spent a lot of time up there, and I've been doing a lot of shit, and I want to keep doing shit. But I'm gonna make some original music for the for the show that we do. So it'll be good. It'll be real good.
We should get a Grandpa Hamburger track on there.
Yeah.
I got raped at the Family Dollar.
Yeah.
I went into Family Dollar today. I was gonna take a picture and put it in the Discord.
Raped at the Family Dollar. You know, John works at the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, quality business. Quality. I pulled this one out. I've been.
It's the only place I can find circus peanuts now. Only place I can get them.
I pulled out. This was a gift from Finn back in the day. Monolord. Which album is this? Let me pull out the fucking. What you can say.
No Comfort.
No Comfort. It was one of the later ones.
So white, orange, and brown, 3-color.
One of my favorite colorways of a record ever. Pull that out.
Y'all seen this color splatter?
It's absolutely. I'm not this guy. That's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, just it really. It's out of this world.
It looks like an eyeball.
And
or a cat's eye.
Really, for some of you guitar nerds, like the real reason I pulled this out, I've been re-establishing and putting together a pedal board here recently.
Oh wow! It's also got.
There's an etching on one of the sides.
Yeah.
There is an etching.
Oh, there's a face on it.
Yeah.
There's a big face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Yeah. You me try to show that?
I don't know if you can. That'd be hard.
Can't, never could, Steve.
Lean it back. There it is. You showed it. It's like Jesus. Hello.
Wait, it's there.
You showed it. Yeah, right there. Right there. And there's another face on.
Yes.
There's another face over here.
Isn't that a cool etching?
It's really cool.
But for guitar nerds, the reason I played this is I'm thinking about adding another pedal to the board. And I've been really thinking about this. It's a really cheap pedal. It's a Behringer.
Oh, yeah?
Fuzz pedal that's like fucking $28. But it's a direct copy of the Boss FC2, which is what Monolord plays. Fucking Electric Wizard plays that shit. It's that certain tone and you can get it, and it wins in like a lot of fuzz pedal shootouts with pedals that are $200-$300 in there in the mix, plus the Big Muff.
I've got that Billy Corgan.
Do you really?
Pedal.
The Billy Corgan Big Muff?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you like it?
I've never played it. It's just it's so much. But you can get a
Does
lot
it
of good
rip?
tones.
It has that Velcro ripping.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
You want to sell it?
I might.
Okay. But
it's too much. It's just too much. I want to be able to control my fuzz, and just can't. It's like all or none.
I mean, I've got good tight amp distortion ready to go, and the pedal. What I've been playing recently, I've been not to get behind the fucking curtain.
I think I just want a classic Big Muff.
But I've got a classic amp sound, and I've been using that pedal that Fred sent. The fishing is the fuzz. Fishing is as fun as fuzz from Animal Pedals.
Okay.
One of the best graphics on a pedal ever.
Yeah.
And
is that one of the bears on it?
Yeah, it's really fucking good. But it's I'm just looking for something else to like color it in a different way. Anyway, I don't want to get into a whole fucking pedal thing, but oh yeah, we'll show it off. Sure.
It's really cool.
Japanese company. Animal Pedals.
It's a drive. It's an overdrive.
It's a fuzz pedal.
It's a fuzz pedal.
But I get more like amp distortion tones out of it than I do fuzz.
Right.
So I'm looking for something with a little more Velcro ripping.
Yeah.
To go around.
I'll bring that pedal over here if you play with it.
But yeah, and then finally the last record. Speaking of Velcro ripping fuzz, I pulled out this Cherubs record. It's one of the newer ones. I never remember the name of this one. What's it called? Slow Burn for Friends and Sexy.
You know what I like about your pedal board?
What's that?
It's all cloth. so you can put a pedal anywhere on it. Mine has to be in a certain place where I have the the receiver.
Well, yeah, I went last Saturday. I took that's why the drill's plugged in there. I took all my pedals are. I'll tell you my secret. I don't know if I've ever told you this thing.
Don't pay attention. This is a Mike Banana secret.
This is if you play guitar and if you build pedal boards and shit. This is an absolute fucking hack. You know the like chain links for bicycles, right?
Yes.
Individual chain links.
Yes.
So if you have a pedal, where's that pedal at?
I already plugged it back.
Or anything that's loose. Is there anything loose?
Yeah, there's a pedal in the other room, but I'm just going to give you this back.
Okay. So if you look, the pedals have 4 screws on each corner, right?
Yep.
So if you take a link of bicycle chain and you put one on each corner and then screw it back in to the pedal board. So on all 4 corners, you'll have things sticking out like this on all 4 things. And you can take a screw and take those and go into your pedal board. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. And that's what I've had for 15 years.
You'll never need Stickum or the Velcro.
If you're switching pedals out every now and then, you need Velcro or like whatever the fuck. But like use bicycle links and drill them down to the board, they'll never move. If you're a gigging musician, you're on the road all the time, they'll never move. You can carry it horizontal, they're never gonna fall off. Fuck Velcro for like touring and shit. For me, screws. I want it screwed down to the fucking board.
You heard it here.
Anyway,
I've been doing a lot more Instagram lately.
Slow Burns, Friends and Skies. I played side 2, which has the acoustic version of Suey Pig, one of my favorite Cherub songs. Suey, Suey. And the other song was called Little Barely Pieces. One of my most favoritist bands in the last like year or so, Cherubs. This is one of their more modern joints. Fantastic.
I was like, these glasses I'm wearing, I think I didn't have them last time I was here.
Mikey Screws.
The cool thing about them is I have a pair of these glasses that my great grandfather had. I have his glasses, and they have these hooks. And I have not seen these anywhere until recently.
Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace.
So I'm always pissed because glasses always expand on my big ass head, and then they fall off all the fucking time. So
Mr.
these
Wilson
will never fall off, but they are digging into my ear. Yeah, are we showing records here? What are we doing?
Yeah, that was what we played. You know,
that was it?
That's what's funny though is when the big fucking joke when I got those bicycle chains sent from fucking Iceland, and Ragnar was like, "Yo, I didn't send those, man. That was a customs mistake. Somehow they sent me they sent me those and a bunch of vitamins." And Ragnar was like, "I didn't send those," and I was like, "They're right here. Look, it's a pack. That's what I'm talking about. Look right there." One of those individual links right there.
Oh, yeah.
One goes into the pedal board, one goes to the fucking pedal. But these got sent here by accident. So I was like, I've got enough for fucking 75 pedal boards for the rest of my life right here. So thanks, Customs in Iceland. Anyway, let's go to Dig of the Week. I got nothing. I got bupkis.
I got a bunch.
I don't buy records.
Some of these I may have shown already. I just don't remember.
Sure.
And I didn't go back
I'm
and
gonna
watch.
pee. You start talking about
I
them.
didn't go back and watch. So yeah, I went to Underdog a couple of times while he was closing down, and went to I might have gone to a Goodwill or two actually, and got some thrift items. But I gotta fix the camera in there. Let's see what we're gonna do. Source. I got a source here. Put up like that. Yeah. Nope. I'm just gonna transition. Fuck it. All right. I'm way the fuck back here, but Let me see if I can fix that. Anyway, we did play these. I just held them out. It's the MSSV 7-inch. It says MSSV meets Nels Klein. I'm so fucking far away. Wait a minute. I'm so far away from you. So far away from you. So I've been running OBS at the fellowship, so I figured out how to do this shit. Yeah, MSSV meets Nels Klein. And the cool thing is, all the other shit I got. So inside that was this really cool, like a poster. Yeah. And then I got another 7-inch here. It was a record store day from, I don't know what year, but it said, the only place you're going to get this is here. And it's called the Whistling EP. And
Is it really whistling?
yeah, there's whistling in it. And it's Record Store Day 2016 exclusive Il Sogno del Mariano, featuring Andre Belfi, Stefano Piglia, and Mike Watt. Limited to 1,000 copies, 500 pressed on white vinyl.
I was at a show one time, and I was whistling in the bathroom, and then the guy gave me his card and wanted me to come to his studio and whistle on some records.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no
Whistle
bullshit.
on some records.
Yeah, no bullshit.
All right, I don't think I showed this. I got this. I don't have a cover for it. I think I got it at that place next door from our work, the Restore, Habitat Restore. But it's the Safaris record. The Safaris, Wipeout, Wiggle Wobble. This is the Wipeout album, so yeah. Got that.
Say Wiggle Wobbles?
Wiggle Wobble.
Because they don't fall down.
This one I got strictly for the cover only, I think, is Peninsula. This is really, I'm not sure what's going on
What
here.
the fuck is that? That's like a 70s hard and heavy. Or no, it looks a little more like late 70s.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the font.
well, let's see. It's on Lone Signal Music Catalog. When did this album come out? I didn't do my homework on this. It looks like a more modern.
Sweet.
It's a 45, by the way.
Sweet.
All right.
Sweet.
I think it might have a synthwave feel. To
Oh,
it.
look at that back cover is phenomenal. Dude, come on.
Then this one I got Robert Wyatt. It's a compilation of rarities from Robert Wyatt's collaborations with Bjork, Hot Chip, John Cage, Nick Mason, among others.
Wow. Who's that guy? I don't know who he is.
He was one of the Canterbury scene guys.
Okay.
Was it Soft Machine or I can't remember. But yeah.
What's the Canterbury guys? They're like really low key, kind of folky.
Caravan?
No.
Camel? Oh, you're thinking of Renaissance.
Nope.
They're not Canterbury. This is Dick Clark's presents Radio's Uncensored Bloopers, recommended for adult listening. And I love the cover. It looks like it's drawn by.
Somebody was asking if that last one was a blind buy.
Yes, it was.
That's awesome.
This one, I think I got mainly because the cover looks like it was drawn by Mad Magazine artist who went to University of Georgia. I forget his name.
Billy Wilson.
Jack Davis. That's it.
JD.
JD. Here is.
I saw that laying there. I thought
it says Jackson 5 with lead vocals with
No, it's just like
Michael Jackson and Mick Jagger. State of Shock. It's a real shitty.
I thought that said Steve of Shock, and I was like, oh, that's why he bought it.
It's on the Jackson 5's Victory album.
What is it?
Jackson 5, but it's Mick Jagger and Michael Jackson.
Oh wow.
This is Paul Rogers from Bad Company and Free.
PR?
Solo album, Cut Loose. Came out in, when did 83. Johnny Cash, Mean as Hell. I may have showed this already, but I love this cover. Mean as Hell, Johnny Cash. Ballads from the True West. Mr. Garfield. Gary Burton, Turn of the Century. Double LP.
Oh, those are real birds.
Jazz artist Gary Burton. Oh, it's not. You thought it was.
Holy shit! I thought that was on Bill's record.
I think he's a vibes player. Look at that keyboard. Like, yeah, that's definitely he's a vibes player. Look at those keys.
Whoa, what is that?
Gary Burton, Turn of the Century.
That looks amazing.
So yeah, those were what I brought.
You've been flatboxing.
Yeah. So there you go. And spacebar. Nope.
Nope. Right arrow.
Right there. There we go. Look who's here. Well, thanks for staying with us. How's your bladder?
Oh, it's empty.
Okay. You want to switch places?
Sure. Those are really local birds. That's loud as fuck. My pants just fell down.
They usually don't make noise this hour.
Well, I got the windows open.
Okay. Well, usually they're sleeping.
Do birds sleep?
Yeah, they do.
Sure. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. Come back with a So to Speak and Chip Chat. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I got news for you. Not.
The Robert Wyatt album. Somebody said, "Why is Zonkman on that cover?" Wizard video game.
Oh yeah.
It does look like a Zonkman.
Yeah, it does.
He's out in the woods right now or something.
He's hanging out. He's hanging. Oh, marbles! Yo, we fucked it up. Yeah, marbles.
Where's my phone?
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone. Where's my phone?
All right, hold on. Sorry, everybody. All right, we're launching it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why are we muted? Did you mute the mic?
No.
Sorry.
Was it muted the whole time?
Yeah, why was that muted?
Why are we muted? Sorry.
Oh God, we were muted the whole fucking time.
Yep. Did you not hit that?
No. Did it? Was
Oh, it keeps cutting off. It just did it again. Chuck Charlie.
yeah? Are we playing?
That's fucking weird. It just did it again. It's like cutting the mic off.
Play?
Something keeps cutting the mic off.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. What the fuck keeps doing that? That's weird as shit.
Yeah, we're committed to giving you shitty audio.
That's weird. It kept doing it by itself. There's a ghost in that fucking machine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Kron is hacking. Yeah, that's a pretty fair
Ghost in the
estimate.
Machine always reminds me of our 8th grade trip to Atlanta. We went to Six Flags, but we stayed in the Omni Hotel.
Yeah.
And I had a boom box and was listening to Ghost in the Machine Police. And it was a big lobby, so it kind of reverberated. And it was just really cool having that, like, don't wanna be whatever the fucking, yeah, where's mine? That's not mine.
No.
Mine's actually in the other room. Hold on.
Put Jay's shot glass in your mouth.
No thing.
Jay's got the herpes.
I'll take the Guatemala shot glass. Hey, did Scotty go see MSSV?
Oh yeah. Did you, Scotty? Did you? What would you describe him as? I'll put it down as kind of my own description as noisy fusion. That was my description.
I would say avant-garde fusion.
Okay, sure.
I wouldn't go to the point of noise. I mean, there's a lot of noise, but
I mean, like noise in like a good way. Like not.
oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
I liked all the bands. There was a band in the middle that was led by a bass player
They were great.
who looked like David Koresh, and but they were real kind of almost shoegazy. Like even when I saw the bass player had a pedal board as big as the guitar player's pedal board. I was like, okay, this is gonna be something.
But you know what? I still have a little bit of trouble with. 'Cause
What?
I've been to a lot of like metal shows. I've been to a lot of punk shows. And
You don't like the stock of his bass, right? It's
no.
short.
I like playing that. I think it's awesome. No. When shows like that happen, I don't know what to do. And
I just close my eyes and
and
let the happy dots work their way.
yeah, I bet like. I always said like, oh, I want to go up and play. I don't know. I'm just making up folk rock. I don't want to play metal anymore. I'm going to play folk rock.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to respond to like, am I landing or no? Do people like this or no? Because when
Right.
I'm playing heavy music, it's very fucking obvious if
Right,
people are
right.
into it.
Right.
People are flailing around.
Well, people are sitting there introspective. If
Bitches
you're doing
are getting
folk,
punched in the
you're doing
face.
Folk rock. You're doing
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to respond to that.
well.
My
For me,
my body doesn't know how to.
I do
take
because
that.
for me the practice is I've sang in church a lot.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what
That's
you
fair.
do in church
That's
because
fair.
people sit there. They don't act up. They
All right,
don't-
let's do this. What's up, Abacus? We'll run this bitch. What do we got in here? How many people we got? 11 players? Sure. All right. We don't have an official track record from this particular community, so looking to get in here and get busy.
I danced with this real sexy old woman last night. We
may need to squelch this conversation just a tad. I don't know if this is.
Hey, look who's in the lead. Steve Fever, Scotty Strickland going head to head.
I once got
They're
busy in a Burger
paint.
King bathroom. Oh, yeah.
Get up there, Fever. Come on, buddy. In fact,
there's Miss You back there trying to sell everybody drugs.
I believe I've made the decision that I'm finally going to step out as Steve Fever in the music.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So I'm gonna own my persona here in my other pursuits as well.
I've done that.
I think what I'm gonna do is like Steve Fever's music caravan or music cavalcade or something, because I have so many people that we play music together, but none of them get along. So it'll be like I'll have guests come in and sit with me and we'll make music together. So that's Steve Fever's.
That's one thing about
music
music that I was like, no, I can.
And that's what I actually called when I went to Western North Carolina. It was the music caravan, and I hope to continue that.
Look at Scotty just walking that dog right now.
Other musicians in. And
Scotty's walking that dog.
Head to these towns that have.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Look at Miss
whoa,
You.
whoa,
Holy
whoa!
Shit. Or is that?
Miss You's got to make a profile picture though.
How'd she get so fat? That's cool. What a cool track.
How'd she get so fat? Is that what you said?
No.
God damn.
Fast. Fast.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
I miss you. I'll miss you, child.
No, that's what I said, dude. Like I got to a certain age, it's like I'll never play music with anybody that I don't like anymore, ever.
Right.
It's like has a problem or like causes issues or like.
There's no need for that.
Literally never, ever in my life.
And that's the problem I have. This one guy. I wish I could bring him on to my bad company because he loves Paul Kossoff. He lives and breathes Paul Kossoff.
Good race.
But he pissed me off so bad one time. I was asked to come in and sing some backing vocals on this song. So I go in there on a Sunday afternoon and sing backing vocals. And I waited like 3.5 hours just to go in there and do doo-wops for a few minutes while this guy decided he wanted to try another guitar track when he was producing the album.
We got some latecomers.
He's producing the album, so he's going to be there the whole fucking time.
Oh, whoa. Who's this
Watch
guy? Who's this fucking guy?
What the
Who's
hell?
this fucking guy?
Whoa!
Look out. No. Oh! Are you fucking serious?
Who is that? Who was that guy?
God damn it.
That's funny as hell. What happened to me? Did I die? No, I'm 7th. Miss You looks like she's gonna win this, y'all.
There's no way she botches this. There's no way she trolls this at the end and somebody else wins this. No way, right?
Whoa, look out.
There's no way anybody else wins this but Miss You, right? Oh, no.
Scotty?
Oh, no.
Bill?
This guy.
Nate.
Oh, no. Oh, look at this.
It's old no Nate.
Look at this.
Oh, Bill. You gotta make the jump.
Here we go.
He's coming up. He's coming up hard. He's coming up fast. Oh, he's off the board. Bill.
Oh, wow.
What a great race. What a fucking great race.
How many of these has Bill won?
But how many lead changes were there? There was a lot of lead changes.
How many times has Miss You fucked it up? That's what I'm... No. Bill's won a lot of these races.
That looks like some kind of like a sphincter. What is that?
Well, it's Big Bird Sphincter.
Big Bird Sphincter. That's a band name.
Take a look.
Actually, when
it's a good track. We got to remember this track.
When Uncle Watson's had a split going on, I was called a dickhole, and because I was a dickhole, she called herself a dickhole by proxy. And I thought, what a great band name, Dickhole by Proxy.
Sure.
I own it.
Sure. All right, let's do a quick commercial break. We'll come back with a Soda Speaking Chip Chat.
Maybe that should be the band name that I go out with. It's Nicole by proxy.
How about Gorgonzola Band-Aid?
Grown Man Reckon ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
When I hit one over the fence at Wrigley Field, I hit it over a true link fence. For hundreds of styles of chain link, ornamental iron, and wood fencing, call True Link.
This is God's country, the place Gottlieb Heilemann chose to brew Old Style. Heilemann's Old Style is brewed with sparkling, pure Wisconsin spring water, virgin water that flows from deep beneath the ground. Brewed in an old world way called Kreuzening, the most natural way to brew beer and the most expensive. Try Old Style, pure brewed in God's country, and taste the difference Kreuzening makes.
There's a great new taste you can't put down. Conn's corn dogs, they just hit town. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Conn's hot dogs and cornbread, heat and eat. It's a meal on a stick that can't be beat. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Get them at your store in the hot dog section. Conn's corn dogs are pure perfection. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs.
I'm a man who likes to have some fun. So every day I make sure I have me some. I root for the team that makes you stand up and sing. And I go for the beer that's known as the king. I'm a Cub fan and a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan, oh yeah, and I'm a Bud man. So come along and join me, everyone, and I'll show you two sure ways to have some fun. Hey, let's have some fun. All right, holy cow. I'm a Cub fan, yeah, and I'm a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan.
Bat
A
dog.
what now?
They got a new dog that they're training to be a bat dog.
Also, Optic One today. Hashtag Brick by Brick.
Brick by
Hashtag-
brick.
Hashtag Green Wall.
What the fuck? You're talking weird shit right now. Hey, I wanted to ask you.
Green Wall.
So, tell me about your ideas.
Yeah. Oh, that's. We don't have enough time for that. What about
Tell me about your ideas.
What about a double-sided butter knife? It's a two-pronged apparatus that you dip it in your butter and it butters both sides of your toast at the same time.
What about a flatchipad? It's you put it in a pocket between your pants and your underwear, and then when you fart, it sends out a colored smoke cloud so that people know who did it. And your color is different than her color. She has pink, you have purple and yellow. But flatchipad.
What about if, you know, those great big giant clear plastic bags you put your leaves in at the road?
Yeah.
What about you fill one of those with refried beans and you use it to sit and snack on in your living room and you call it a refried bean bag?
Okay. Now, I had this idea before it happened. And my wife can vouch for this. We've been married 28 years. Love her to death. But cheese roll-up.
My fiance
Cheese
died.
roll-up. There was not a cheese roll-up.
Oh, the Taco Bell?
No, cheese roll-up for me was just a slice of cheese that's rolled up like the fruit roll-ups.
Sure.
But they didn't exist until, years later, but I've had the original cheese roll-up idea. And I've always wondered if God wanted man to water ski, why would he put hair on the tops of your feet? You ever been water skiing? You have to put those little rubber things on. I am somebody.
I am somebody.
I am somebody. What you got for soda speak?
I don't even remember.
A real fruit soda, it looks like.
Sure.
A prebiotic?
Oh, it's prebiotic, baby.
You gonna shit?
You know me. I'll be pooping.
I'll be pooping.
I'll be pooping.
Man, sometimes I'll be pooping. It's like, God damn it. When am I gonna stop pooping? You know, my dog takes like 3 shits every time I take her for a walk.
I don't have that problem, but
3 shits.
When am I going to stop wiping is more of an issue than when am I going to stop pooping.
The bidet. You got to get a bidet.
No.
You got to get a bidet.
No,
That cleans your ass so.
I definitely don't.
It cleans your ass so well.
This
And
is
the funny thing is, I hit the bidet. It's like, whoosh, and I'm done. One day I heard this water, and I thought we had a leak. And I realized my wife was using the bidet, but she was like, she had that thing going for like 5 minutes or something. I'm like, what? The bowl's gonna fill with water.
We'll be right back. Jerry, if we can, couple 3 minutes.
We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this? Evolution? I don't know if we've done one of these. Maybe we've done one of these, but it's one of those
never had that.
similar to the Ollie Pops or the.
Oh, I love Ollie Pop.
There's been some good ones. There's been some bad ones. Ollie Pop. What's the other one? Poppy. I think Poppy's one of those. Evolution real fruit soda. It's fresh. It says it's a lemon lime. Supports digestive. Oh Jesus.
That's a prebiotic. We know.
Suggestive. Supports digestive and what's it say?
Well, let me tell you. What makes our take on soda so fresh?
Sure.
Real organic fruit juices, never from concentrates and 0 added sugars. Vibrant in taste and bursting with benefits in every bubbly sip. Welcome to your new favorite Better For You soda. Your new favorite Better For You soda. Those last words were all hyphenated, by the way. Better For You.
Okay. I like a hyphenated word. I've gotten compliments on my hyphen.
I live in a hyphenated city. What the fuck? That was weird. What flavor is that? Lemon? That's terrible.
No, it's tough on the lemon lime. For sure. I fuck with it. I mean, it's almost like a lemonade.
I recommend strawberry mojito.
Because it's got weed in it.
10 milligrams THC and 20 milligrams of caffeine. It's like the Four Loko of THC seltzers.
Oh, that's good. Dude. 30 seconds after you take a sip of this, the lemon lime turns super sweet like candy. Oh, dude.
It's like Hoppe.
Try it again. Don't do nothing and let it sit there. Wow. Actually, the second one, it's right off the rip. It's like candy lemon lime.
The first initial sip,
wow,
your body has to say, "Oh, that's disgusting," but let me level the playing field. And then the second time,
I think that's phenomenal.
That's not bad.
See, now it's sweet.
Well, not too sweet. It's got a
it tastes like
lemony freshness kind of thing.
Wow, that's good. Brian says the Japan toilet game is on point. Yeah, Brian, I was telling Steve, we got a pal over in Japan now. We got a pal in Australia. Since he's been here.
Toilet game?
Yeah, the Japan toilet game.
What is that?
It's another whole. Their whole system of toiletry is.
Oh yeah.
Second to none.
I thought it was a game, like
No,
marble,
not an actual
like
game.
marbles.
Not an actual game.
Some people play marbles. Some people play.
slang.
Japanese toilet game.
It's a colloquialism.
I got you.
Colloquialism.
I'm with it. I'm 61.
All right. We've got an. Oh fuck! I can't remember. I about said, yeah, that's why we have an IED mounted on the wall. Which is funnier. If I said, that's why we have an IED mounted on the wall.
Oh man!
Thank you for all those that served.
Why do you not take me instead?
Man, these birds are going. The comms
I
out
love
here.
it.
The comms are insane.
I'm just not used to hearing them at this hour.
It's like they're pissed off.
Because I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but a lot of times I will stay up all night, but I don't hear the
No.
birds. The birds start cheeping about 5:30, 6, around there. They wake up and.
My experience is when the sun comes up or the birds come out and all that shit, I'm peeking out of the fucking blinds and I start singing. There's frost on the ground. So, when the tigers finally broke free.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
From the wall.
That went dark. I'm sorry. That went dark.
It was too fun.
We'll be right back. Excesso calorious. Excesso. There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying. Those are thick. Papas. Look at that. Es delicioso. Ah. Sting City. September.
Tinky winky.
We got a chip. I pulled a chip out.
You pulled a chip, and it's funny because they match. The soda and the chip. We actually did some color coordinating tonight with soda and chip.
I'm a big design guy. I don't know if you know.
Well, you did go to NC State.
No.
That's where my wife got her.
That's where her degree's from?
Design. Product
Oh,
design.
really?
Yeah.
What did I do at NC State?
Oh, drugs.
Drugs.
You and Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
He's just 5 hours short of getting his degree.
I messed up life. Do I get a redo? Charlie. What's up, Charlie? I'm gonna pull out the readers for this one. This is something I picked up in the fucking hippie section of the local groceteria, which is ghetto as fuck. So the fact they have a section that has kind of hippier shit in it is kind of insane. This is a say that, Steve.
What's that?
It's vegan.
Siete.
Siete?
7.
That's how you spell 7 in Spanish?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Siete. Avocado oil, vegan, serrano, so. This is all English. Why are you asking me to say this?
No, I just that one.
It's 7.
I thought siete was spelled different, but that's okay.
It's usually not in an arc like that. But if you laid it out,
I'm more of an ocho guy. I'm more of an ocho guy.
Is siete with a C?
I don't know.
Siete.
Hint of serrano, sea salt, vinegar, potato chips.
What? Sea salt, vinegar. Okay.
Serrano.
I love salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar with some serrano pepper.
Let's have it.
Is there anything going on in the back here? Let's see. Oh, we got a nice family picture. Hold that fucking phone.
Is there a story?
There's a
Just
story.
Uncle Ray?
First, we have to hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
We're holding the phone. Hold on. I want to put enough. Hold the phones.
I got to show you how we've laid out OBS. I really think it makes a lot of sense.
Let's hold the phone. We're holding the phone. It's a family picture, first of all. Nice looking family. Enjoy
Eight is enough.
enjoy with family, friends, and neighbors because together is better. Surely.
Embarrassing what?
Our story. The Siete story began during the, and I'm taking Steve's pronunciation on this for gold here.
Siete.
Began during the Garza family's collective health journey when Veronica Garza made a tortilla from almond flour. Tortilla.
Or if you're in Chile, you would say tortilla. Tortilla.
What about in
In the double L.
from almond flour? Her grandma Campos said it tasted even better than my homemade tortillas. And it even ensured the family of siete.
Family of 7, there you go.
There we go. But it is spelled different. No, it's not.
No, it's just not.
Could still enjoy heritage-inspired meals without sacrificing flavor or texture. Siete continues to make delicious Mexican-American products using innovative and simple ingredients.
Can we fucking eat this chips?
We create nourishing foods from the whole family together to enjoy because Juntos en Major.
Juntos en mejor.
Yeah. I'm looking for a phone number, though.
Llámame. Your mama.
Y buen combinados. Te necesito. Y arriba.
Mejor. I do want to play your pedal board. Oh. They smell good. They feel firm and fresh.
Oh, it's a kettle chip. So we're talking serrano pepper,
Very salty.
sea salt, and vinegar.
I could use a little more vinegar. The serrano comes in the end.
Oh, I think the vinegar's right off the rip or something.
Yeah. This is really good.
It's sharp. It's a sharp chip.
This is really good. I like the crunch of the chip.
Very citrusy.
But it's not oily.
No. A lot of vinegar, a lot of citrus, like right off the rip. And then that serrano comes about 45 seconds later. Hello, come on. Hello? It's Mr. Wilson. Me and my big-legged woman got down. It's good. Good chip. And as much as I can tell, there's a lot of shit on these chips in a good way.
Yeah.
They still somehow taste clean and crisp, kind of fresh.
Well, they're not oily like a.
They're bright.
Like a Lay's.
Wow. And a handful?
Almond flour? What?
Yeah.
Or almond oil? What?
That's why they're in the special section, I think. They're vegan?
Very expensive?
Yeah. It is like our pals at Jackson Food Company, snackjacksons.com.
I'm glad you bought them when you did because the tariffs probably kicked in.
Correct. Much like the Jackson's chips, these are avocado oil, which people are freaking out about seed oils nowadays. Like it, love it, don't give a fuck, whatever. This is an avocado oil, not a seed oil. It's vegan. And very good.
My nuts are vegan.
Somebody give me a phone number. I'll give them the business.
Somebody get me a doctor! Dairy free.
I think these birds are fucking.
Juntos es mejor. Juntos. All are big. What? Mejor. All are first.
Buenos
Juntos.
dias.
That's Siete Foods. Love Siete potato chips. Try Siete grain-free tortilla chips. Green. Okay. All right, Campos and Garzas.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, we got a phone number? Hold that fucking phone.
Abuela approved. Abuela approved. Grandma loved it. We're going to call these son of bitches at Siete.
What about my doula? Does my doula approve? Because I had a
medulla oblongata?
Correct. What do we got here? 512? Sure. 866 1341.
Hi, thank you for contacting the Siete Familia. Our customer delight team is here and happy to help,
beautiful.
but we cannot take phone calls. Please feel free to text this number or email us at hola@siete.
Text her.
And we'll respond Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to
Send her a
4
dick
p.m.
pic.
Central Standard Time. We look forward to chatting with you soon. Hasta pronto.
Oh, she got in my heart.
Okay. Yeah, she sounds hot as fuck. I'm not going to bullshit about it. We're going to text her. Somebody give me that. Oh, what's that number? Hold on. No, I got it. I got it. Texas. Message. Happy Monday. My name is Mikey Bananas from the Grown Man Record Night program on Twitch and YouTube. We have reviewed over 1,000 bags of potato chips, and we recently reviewed the Siete hint of Serrano sea salt vinegar potato chips, and we found them to be fantastic.
I think it's in the running for Chip of the Year.
Thank you so much for the fantastic. You fucked it up. I'm sending them such a long text. My name is Mikey Bananas. Let's capitalize bananas. Let's not be fucking ignorant about it. From the Grown Man, let's capitalize Grown Man Record Night. Let's not be fucking ignorant about it.
Who you talking
to? My text machine. Grown. Man's got to be capitalized too. Record Night.
Hey, you want one of these?
What is that?
The mojito.
I probably shouldn't do that.
That's
Night program on Twitch and YouTube. We have reviewed over 1,000 bags of potato chips. Recently reviewed the Siete. Did I spell it right? Siete? Sure. Of hint of Serrano potato chips, and we found them fantastic. Thank you very much for the fantastic dedication to flavor and authenticity. Period. We look forward to more exciting flavors and adventures from your company in the future. Period. God luck and good speed. Wait, I said God luck and good speed. Is that right?
That was a little weird.
Too wordy? That's okay.
Oh!
Look.
Happy Monday. Jesus. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Flavors and adventures.
God luck and good speed.
What? God luck. That's perfect. That's perfect. God luck and good speed.
That's a Weed Eater album. Which we'll play. We'll play after we.
That's a new mantra.
We have to play that.
I think maybe that's next year's. What do you call it? Mitch of the Bit. Razor Sharp.
Sorghum powder. Havelock
theme.
Havelock theme.
Sorghum powder. Oh Jesus Christ!
And I bid you a good day, sincerely, Mikey B. Yeah. I should have at the very end. I should have did ... I love you. I mean, you never know. It's some poor person maybe never heard "I love you" in their whole fucking life. You know what? It happens. It happens. It happens. I could have been the one. The chain.
Look,
Flip
everybody, just find someone, tell them you love them
Yeah.
within the next 12 hours. If not,
Even if it's a
I can't
hooker
help
that's
you.
struggling to breathe,
Yeah,
tell them.
the girl at the McDonald's stand,
Just tell them. Just tell them.
the guy shining shoes.
Let's not get that. You're starting to sound like Jay on that one. Let's.
Oh, I don't want to be like that.
You want to listen to some records?
Yeah.
We got to do to do that. We got to go over to Twitch. You guys have Twitch accounts? Come on. What are you fucking? You 87 years old? Go get a Twitch account. Come over to Twitch and watch us do.
She was a good dancer, though.
Who's that?
That old lady.
A little old lady.
That danced with me last
I've always
night.
wanted to do that. It
A
was
little
perfect.
lady.
All right. All right, done talking. Jimmy Vaughn.
The Thunderbird.
Yeah, we're going over to Twitch, everybody. Don't be fucking stupid. Come over to Twitch.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. Come over to Twitch. We'll be right bark over there.
Switch up.